This is the highest level of OCD. David never steps on a seam when he walks. He carry a big bag with me every day to deal with the road that can't be crossed. Not only that, he's also a symmetry guy. Pushing the glasses must be done once with the right or left hand. Wristwatch, one for each hand. But there are stranger people than him. The second person to appear. Ellie, she's a compulsive checker. She always closes all the lids before she leaves the house every time. As soon as she gets into the lift, she starts checking if she has her keys. Before she gets too far, she starts worrying if the lights are off in the house. She can't help but go back and check again. She got on the bus with great difficulty. Ellie heard a call from someone who said there'd been a lot of thieves. Then she remembered that she'd forgotten to close her window. Thus she got more and more worried. But if she didn't go back to check on, she'll be restless all day. Every day she went back and forth like this. The day passed quickly. In comparison, Jack, who comes in at number 3, is a bit of an overachiever. He has a compulsion to curse. He'll swear at anyone, anytime, any place, no matter who he meets. He always curses. And the more nervous he gets, the worse he gets. In order to minimize contact with others, he can only raise birds at home. But all the birds he sold were eventually returned, because the parrots he raised only cursed. The fourth person to appear is Lucy. Her problem is simple. She loves to be clean. She carries disinfectant wipes with her every day. Whatever she touches, she wipes it first. In general, she washes her hands at least 500 times a day. If she accidentally touches her face, that's a problem. She must wash her face immediately. If someone touches her hair, she has to wash her hair immediately. Wherever she touches it, she has to wash it. If she washes her hands once, she needs 600 milliliters of water, 1,000 times a day. Patient number 4, Lucy, uses 282 tons of water a year. Patient number 3, Jack, swears 7 times every 5 minutes, cursing 84 times an hour, cursing 2,016 times a day. That's 735,840 times a year. He's been sick for 49 years. In total, he cursed 360566160 times. I didn't calculate these figures. Rather, it's calculated by Tom at number 5. He's hypersensitive to numbers. He suffers from a severe compulsion to count everything around him. He has to count everything. As a taxi driver, he can't help but count the number of cars when he's driving. He counts the number of cars that overtake him. When he goes upstairs, he counts how many steps there are. How long does it take? How long does each step take on average? Whenever a number came up, he'll just keep calculation it. But these OCD patients, they're all here today to see the same psychiatrist for counseling. But for some reason, the doctor never showed up. They're all getting tired of waiting. At this moment, the assistant pushed in the door and said, Dr. Luo's flight was delayed. This is definitely stirring up a hornet's nest. These people's obsessive-compulsive disorder is getting worse. However, there was another girl at the scene, sitting quietly by the side. She didn't say a word for half a day. She doesn't look like she's obsessive-compulsive, but the result...